So many Americans and people all over the world are getting into investing right now in real estate, and they are going to get wiped the F out in a couple years. All because they are forgetting the number one principle, the most important thing to remember when investing. And that is coming right up after this. What's going on? I'm Bradley Jared, and this is the Millennials Guide to Real Estate. Thank you so much for tuning in. So what's this big principle? All right, it's easy. It's buy low, sell high. Duh, right? Of course. So simple, right? But think about it. Do you remember 2004, 2005, 2006? People were buying just like this. The only difference is that back then it was a lending issue. Right now it's people, they're lending just fine, but people just are speculating out the wazoo. So you have people buying houses for $500,000, $800,000, $1 million, whatever. Prices that are twice as high, 3 times as high as they were back just a couple of years ago. That's incredible. So the bad thing is that people are assuming it will go up in value. And look, you might be saying, Brad, it might go up in value. How do you know it won't? It could go up for another 5 years, 10 years. Bottom line is, I don't know for sure. But I know this. People are buying and with the philosophy of it's worth it, assuming it keeps going up. You know, you have to start adjusting your mindset. Look, when real estate's like this and we're towards the top of the cycle, from all accounts I've heard, we are 70 to 90% at the top of the cycle, and this will not last more than another 1 to 3 years max. Now, I don't know if it will or not, but that's what the so-called experts say. And based on how long it's gone up, I would agree with them. The next couple of years, there's going to be an adjustment. But if you buy a property, you need to assume in this day and age, with the market being this high, you need to buy it knowing that it could go down 20, 30, maybe 40%. When you start doing your deal, start running the numbers, don't assume it'll keep going up. That's what a lot of these people are doing. They're overbidding because they're like, you know what? I'm paying $1 million now. I know it's only worth $800,000 or $850 or $900, but I'll pay $1 million because I know it'll be worth $1.2 million in another year or two. That is dangerous. That is super dangerous. It's speculative. It's not based on cash flow, and you're not giving yourself a safety net. Now look, if you have a lot of money to play with, you can take more risks. But if you are putting all of your eggs into real estate investing and it's your life savings, it's a big chunk of your income or whatever it is, then you've got to be more conservative than that. And there's no shame in passing on properties. You're looking for a deal, not a property. All right? You want a great deal. You don't want a property. There's nothing good about having something that takes all this money away from you. So again, when you run your numbers, please be more conservative. Assume it will go down 20%, 30%, 40% in the next couple of years, and ask yourself, will I be okay with this? Will I be able to manage if this $1 million property is only worth $600,000, $650,000 for 5 years, 6 years until it goes back up? Can you hold it so long? If you're not willing to hold the property for more than 8 or 9 years, if something like that were to happen, then you really got to reconsider the investment, okay? That's why I like investing for cash flow, just because that's my insurance plan. I know not every market offers cash flow, just like California, New York, Miami, certain places that are just super expensive. But that's what is going to happen to a lot of Americans, because even if they're making money now, they'll just roll it into bigger and better with that same dangerous mindset. Don't be like them. You're smarter than that. You're better than that. You're watching this for a reason, and hopefully it's so I can get that point across and you can be a better investor for it. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Bradley Jared. You can subscribe to my station up here if you'd like, and you can watch other videos down there, right there. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday. See you later.